Dan and Lori Clark here with My Florida Dreams, and we want to share with you several reasons why we think it's beneficial for you to either list your home with us or purchase your home from us. First and foremost, we want to share with you that Dan and I have actually lived here in Bay Indies on Juanita Circle in the back of the park for almost 9 years. Dan actually sold his first home here in Bay Indies about 20 years ago, including his parents' home that he sold to them about 18 years ago. So we certainly know the Bay Indies lifestyle.
Yeah, when you list or buy through My Florida Dreams, you get a team. A lot of agencies have one agent that sells in here. We have 4 agents that sell in here that list and sell. So it's not just me that's going to sell your house if you list with us. It could be Bob, it could be Deline, it could be Paul. Lori does a lot of the title work and the background work and the office work. She's actually the lead broker of the company. So you get a team of agents, you just don't get one. The reason our phone usually is answered versus the agents that just have one, they're too busy. They don't have enough time to take care of everything they got. That's why we have 4, because we sell so many homes in here.
So we also ask the seller maybe those hard questions. We ask them, what did you do to the house? What are some problems that maybe you have with your home? And we do a full disclosure sheet asking the seller about windows, or if they had any damage from Hurricane Ian or whatever. What was it and what did you do to repair it? So we do a full disclosure page and ask the seller to give us that information so that we can share it with any potential buyer.
Plus anything that we see when we're listing the home, if there's soft spots. You watch our videos, you'll see the agents or myself point out, hey, we got a bad piece of paneling here, you got to pull that piece of paneling in, it's an old water leak, they put a new roof on, whatever that case may be. But we'll point those things out to you, and we're honest, we got that integrity going, and we get more business because of our honesty in pointing those things out. And again, our 20 years or my 20 years in experience of doing this goes a long way. We handle the sale, the listing and the sale from A to Z, which means you're the buyer, you're coming in, we're going to help you with the application. We're going to explain the fees. We're going to do a closing cost sheet so you know everything that you're paying, state and local and Sarasota County fees. You'll know what those are. You will know what your current lot rent's going to be. You will know what your lot rent's going to be next year when there's an increase. Clear, concise, there's no misunderstandings on that. We're licensed, we're insured, and we're bonded as well.
We also encourage home inspections, and Dan will actually talk a little bit more about that later. We have several financial sources that we can help you. There are folks out there that'll say, oh, you can't finance mobile homes on leased land. Yeah, you can. You just need to have the right resources, and we have all of that there and available for our buyers.
We also have an MFD, My Florida Dreams vendor list. So many people would talk about soft floors. We have 2 or 3 companies that we vetted. Gene, show them my floors. You can point down. Those floors were put in by a contractor that we have all the way through this community. Gene, show them the kitchen. We had our complete kitchen upgraded by one of our contractors. We recently sold a home here down on the Circle. We had people that were coming in looking. They wanted to find a home like we're sitting in here now. This is our home. And they just couldn't find the exact thing they wanted. I had a home that wasn't updated, but it was exactly what they were looking for. They paid half the price for it, got one of our contracts, did a $40,000 to a $50,000 remodel on it, and got exactly what they wanted. So again, that's that experience of us being around this park for 20 years. There isn't too many homes in Bay Indies that I haven't been in. But again, she's right, financing. Home inspections, we're going to do a complete different video on that as well, but I'll leave it at this. If your agency is not offering you a home inspection or they don't bring it up, run. They're hiding something. You need to get a home inspection for 2 reasons. One, you want to put a set of Switzerland eyes on the home, the roof, the electrical, the plumbing, the hot water heater, those types of items. And 2, you'll need it if you do want insurance. People will tell you insurance is not available. It's mostly available on most homes. Most of the homes that we're selling in Bay Indies, it's available, but you got to pass that 4-point inspection. We can guide you with that. We have agencies that we use. Not that we're in bed with any of them, but they do and specialize in mobile homes. They're not just home inspectors. They're familiar with mobile homes. They know the insides. These are a horse of a different color, if you will. So we're very important to get that home inspection.
We all work full time doing this job. This is what we do. So yeah, a lot of our agents are retired and they've picked this up as a side gig, but they're committed to it. And here in Bay Indies, because we have 4 agents who live here in the community and myself available as well, somebody is going to be available to take that phone call or even schedule a tour for you 7 days a week. We may not work 7 days a week, but somebody's available to pick up that Saturday or that Sunday, and it's all a team atmosphere. Bottom line is we want to take care of our buyers and sellers, and we've got enough folks to be able to do that.
Again, the experience, the honesty, a great solid reputation. We've sold almost 180 homes last year. We're over 100 homes this year. That's pushing almost 300 homes in the last couple of years. So believe me, we know what the market is. We've recently had somebody list a home in here for $185,000, which is way over what market price is. We know what the market is. We know what your value of your home is. We know where you should list it. I look at people in the prices of the COVID days where everybody was buying and they were flocking to Florida. It's not that same market anymore, unfortunately. It's a buyer's market now, not a seller's market. So, but we know where that market is. And I look at the people, I say, do you want to list it or do you want to sell it? Because anybody can list it at that $185,000 price, but let me tell you what, it's not going to sell at that price. You need to list your home at where that market is. It's a very competitive market. There's a lot of homes for sale. Then there's a lot of agencies out there that's got signs and cards and act like they know what they're doing, but ask them this. How many homes have they sold in Bay Indies? What was their last sale? That will tell you what's going on and who you should list with. Again, just told you, we sold 180 some last year. We're over 100 this year. We know what we're doing.
So the other thing is, yeah, we talked about having our agents all work full time. This is their only gig. But our agents, their only gig is listing and selling homes. We have a marketing team, including Gino, who's behind the camera. They do our write-ups, they do the pictures, they do the videos, they maintain the websites. If a client says they want to lower the price of the home, the agent doesn't have to go in and change the price on all of those websites. We have a specific marketing team that's what they do. We want our agents to be strictly devoted to listing and selling, and we let the marketing team take care of the rest of it.
We advertise on over 40 websites, including the real estate websites, the Zillow, the Trulias, Realtor.com, Homes.com, etc., as well as those mobile home sites, MH Village, MH Giant, and all of those. We have our own YouTube channel, which our videos are the best that we put out there on these homes. I've watched videos of our competitors. They're walking through, telling you what they see as they go along. We've got a guy on the other side of the camera like we do right now. We're in front of the camera, so you know us before you even come and meet with us to look at a home. We're walking through that home, showing you items, pointing out those minor defects, what you may need to do to a home, those types of things. So we're on top of it. Again, that experience comes in with the marketing, and as Lori said, they just list and sell. We'll take care of the rest. Most agencies don't operate like that. And when it's all said and done and over with, we're going to be neighbors. That's why I would never list a house at $50,000 over the price, because I wouldn't want to live next door or go to the pool. I never want to go to the pool or go to a party or go to some club function or trivia or whatever it is here in the park, and that somebody sit across the room and say, that scumbag over there didn't tell me to get a home inspection. That scumbag over there didn't tell me about this or didn't tell me that, or I paid way too much for my home. When it's said and done, we're neighbors. We're going to live here. We're not going anywhere. We may not be retired yet, but this is where we're going to retire. So My Florida Dreams is who you should list and buy with. Give us a call. My number is 207-807-7537. Lori's number is 207-807-2376. Again, she runs the office and takes care of those things, and she can direct you to an agent that can assist you and help you get and find your Florida dream home.